Could you explain what is Poseidon Ocean exactly?
Sure. Poseidon Ocean is basically a liquid staking derivative for the ocean or for ocean holders. So what does it mean is basically that anyone who wants to participate in the ocean data economy, you get the benefit of being liquid. You can actually lock your ocean and get Poseidon Ocean in return, and then you can exit Poseidon Ocean back into regular ocean at any time in a decentralized exchange. And there is a small discount for this liquidity aspect. However, it's market driven. Therefore, the more basically, if there is demand for it, this discount will be smaller and smaller in the long term.
How would you describe data farming and its VE Ocean token?
VE Ocean is sort of working together with data farming in order to basically users could log their ocean to make sure that the ocean ecosystem is growing, and B, participate in the data farming, curate data assets that will be from their beliefs most used. And in the long run, if the data asset will be used, it means that it will be profitable for them. Users can either log their ocean and get VE Ocean in return, or alternatively, with Poseidon Ocean, they can essentially do the same thing, since once ocean is locked with us, we lock it in for 4 years into the VE Ocean. Instead, users get Poseidon Ocean, which will be liquid. So the main difference is basically the liquidity aspect. Poseidon Ocean is a liquid staking derivative of the VE Ocean. If you are a strong believer in the ocean ecosystem, as well as an active participant of the ocean data farming series that happens every week, you might be better off getting VE Ocean. However, if you'd like the liquidity aspect, and in the uncertain times that we are right now, the liquidity sometimes is essential for different users. Poseidon Ocean might be the token to go for. It's a great mixture of both decentralized finance as well as data ecosystem.
I'm sure all of our viewers are wondering, what are the risks of locking your ocean for Poseidon Ocean?
Just like with any smart contracts, there are smart contract risks. However, our protocol was audited by a third party. Therefore, it's not just you're relying solely on our developers. In regards to risks, there is the smart contract risk, of course. And for some users, once they wrap to Poseidon Ocean, they will be getting rewards in Ocean. And there is just the regular risk in regards to pricing. If the price of the token deviates from the original one, but it is the risk in general in our industry.
I did want to ask you, can you go back to Ocean from Poseidon Ocean at any time? What is the convertibility there?
Yeah, sure. So at any time, you can go from Poseidon Ocean back to Ocean. To do that, it's basically you can go to Balancer and type in the pool for Poseidon Ocean. And basically you can convert you can exchange Poseidon Ocean into Ocean. Alternatively, you could find that pool on H2O dApp. So once you go to the Convert Ocean, you will have a link to the Balancer pool as well. There is currently, I believe there is a small discount. So basically, the ratio is not 1-to-1. However, it is market driven. Therefore, the long-term plan for it is to be as close to 1-to-1 as possible.
What is the best strategy for maximizing yield?
I think this is a good question, and it's sort of, I guess it can be broken down into different components. If you are a user who is actively participating in the ocean data farming series, who has the time, but most importantly, the knowledge and the understanding of various data assets and various players on the marketplace, then your best bet, and you're a long-term believer in the ocean ecosystem, then your best bet, of course, would be to lock Ocean into VE Ocean and actively participate weekly by weekly. However, we do understand that not everybody is able to do that. So the strategy that would be maximizing yield would be to get Poseidon Ocean and then provide that Poseidon Ocean either into single-sided staking on the H2O DApp or into the Poseidon Ocean liquidity. So it's basically a two-sided pool where you have Poseidon Ocean and Ocean at the same time. You will have the highest yield there, and weekly you will get a substantial amount of rewards that H2O protocol generates by actively participating in the data farming. From our end in H2O, we do have a special team of data scientists who are evaluating the various different strategies and who are working towards our users to make sure that we do provide the best, we do select and choose the best strategy for our stakers.
So you were basically saying that if you have the time, then active reward generation on the VE Ocean token avenue may be preferable to Poseidon Ocean, right? But what about minimizing risk?
There are certain risks involved. For example, the IL, the impairment loss that you could incur, as well as from the price differences, and that does happen in our industry. Therefore, if you'd like to minimize risks, the best strategy would be to convert to Poseidon Ocean. And the purpose of conversion would be just because if you get V Ocean, you will be locked up for a certain period of time. And as a result, if there is some price volatility, you won't be able to exit into the token of your choice at any time. With Poseidon Ocean, that will always be a possibility for a small discount, but the possibility will be there. And after you get Poseidon Ocean, you could lock up into single-sided Poseidon Ocean staking. Therefore, you would minimize risk in a sense that you do not need to provide another substantial amount of Ocean for the liquidity provision. And as a result, you can unstake it at any time, and then if needed, exit back into the token of your choice. Therefore, that strategy would be the one that would minimize the risks.
So where can our audience find this DApp?
Yeah, so the best way to find the DApp would be we'll be providing the links below, but our website is h2odata.xyz, and you can access, or alternatively, you can find us on Twitter, where we provide the most accurate links and any updates. And once you enter the website, you just need to press launch DApp, and you will be able to convert, stake, find out more about the protocol, engage in our Discord channel, etc. Yeah, you'll find out most of the information there.
Where is the best way to get support?
The best way to get support would be Discord of H2O Data. We actively, if there is any issues, you can open a support ticket where someone from the team, someone initially as a mod, and then in case it cannot be sorted, someone from the team will get back to you. Alternatively, there's always engagement and there's always discussion with other users who are able to help and support. Therefore, Discord of H2O Data would be the best way to find support.
Also, if users on the Ocean Protocol Discord are having issues there as well, we'll point them in your direction, or do our best to answer any questions about the DApp as we can. So we'll tag team that effort, so to speak. That's all the questions I had today. Thank you so much, Flat, for speaking with me.
Thank you, Veronica. Likewise, it was a pleasure.